My name is Sean, and we're back with another video. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the two differences. This is polyester, and this is like cotton, okay? So, we're going to set this over here, and we're going to go ahead and get this straightened out. This is actually a tablecloth. So
why are you telling us about the different fabrics?
Because you got to change the settings of the iron, and when you put the settings on polyester, that's made just right to iron polyester, because you can't iron all at one time. So here, this is the iron. Remember the steam? And so we got to go ahead and put it on number 3. So number 3 for polyester. Now we're going to go ahead and get the iron.
Before you iron.
So, okay, so number 3 is right. Now we're going to get the ironing. Want to do it real good, just like last time. Now, tablecloths are much easier to iron because they're more thinner and more flimsy. See how nice I just made that? Now you want to go ahead and do it the same thing. Okay, guys? Now, when we talk about the different fabrics, it's because you have to put it on the right setting to do that kind of fabric.
If I had it on the wrong setting.
If you had it on the wrong thing, it would be hotter and it could actually burn.
Oh my.
The tablecloth.
Oh my.
Now, since we're done with this part, we're going to go ahead and put some more steam on it so you can see slight wrinkles. So, when you see slight wrinkles, now you just want to rub over it now. Now, that's a little bit of wetness there because it's leaking. Remember, steam is just like water. This is evaporated.
Okay, I'm going to put on pause for a second.
Go ahead and spray it. Sometimes you want to spray it to get it wet. Because maybe it'd be more easier ironing since it's wet, and then we could put it on dry. Okay, change the setting to dry. Now we're going to go ahead and dry it. Now, you don't want to keep the iron on a tablecloth still because it will burn it. It's more thinner than a pillowcase, and it's made out of different fabric. Polyester is one of the most common fabric that burns. That's polyester over there.
On that tablecloth?
Yeah, maybe.
It is?
Yeah, polyester.
And did it get burned?
Yeah, it got burned by Melanie, guys, since you tried to iron it.
That's me, the camera holder. Has a big hole in it. Thankfully, I'm able to fold it, the whole part under, because it's on an end.
Yeah.
And you don't see it. I'm still able to use the tablecloth.
Okay, so now what you want to do is you just want to get straightened out and dry it. Alright, so now we're done with that part. Now we're going to go ahead and move it. We're doing this section at a time, the whole tablecloth, and then we're going to move to the other side. So we're doing half and half. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Alright. Put it back on steam. Go ahead, squirt your steam always. Just like you're supposed to. Alright. Start ironing. The reason why it leaks is because it doesn't supposed to steam on 3. So, we're going to go ahead and do it dry, guys, okay? I think that's what you're supposed to do with polyester. Dry. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this part now. You just want to keep rubbing over that until it's dry, guys, okay? It dries up real easily, so you won't have to keep going back over it several times. Just enough to see that the mark is going away. See how the mark is going away now? Now we can move to this part. Remember, always iron it very still and carefully so you won't burn yourself. Most common way when people iron, they burn themselves because of the hotness. They don't know how to iron. I just got taught today. Alright, now we can move to the next part. This is a very nice iron thing, so we want to be very careful not to wrinkle it again because it's flimsy. We got like maybe one more fold to do. Yeah. Alright, pick the iron back up. Start iron. So what you want to do is you want to move it very slowly. Like maybe about 3 miles per hour. Just like that, guys. Take your time. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to be smooth and unwrinkled. May not get all the wrinkles out, but that's okay. Because you can always go back over it. See how I'm doing it?
Yes.
So, I have 3 views on the last video 2 hours ago. I want y'all people to watch this to know how to iron because some of you may not know how to iron. And because if you don't know how to iron, then you might burn your tablecloth. So watch this video to know how to iron, guys. I'll get the end after this part.
Sure. Or what else could you burn?
Or burn any else cloth too.
Yeah.
Or you can set the house on fire.
If it's left down, face flat, right?
You can't leave it like this, guys, okay?
Okay.
So, you want to keep a real good eye on what you're doing because you might not know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, possible chances you could burn yourself. Adult supervision is required if you let your 14-year-old do this because ironing is very dangerous. Just like I said in the comment on the other video, ironing is very dangerous, guys. So please, please don't put your hand on the iron, ever.
Except for the handle.
Except for the handle. Remember, touch this part, not that part. Now you got to use the back of it because you don't want to touch that part where the protection part. Okay, guys? I'm actually ironing this one more time just to get the wrinkles out. Just to make sure all of it is nice, guys. Because if you don't iron it nice, then you have to watch this video again and get an idea how to do it. Might not know how to do it first of all, but you know how to do it second. So now we're gonna actually fold it. How do you move it over, Melanie?
Let's pull it this way. We'll pull it this way first.
Yeah.
You pull that side.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Now this part is not iron. That part is. You can tell the difference. Pick our iron back up.
Oh, pull it this way so you can get the edge.
Yeah, might want to pull it that way.
Okay.
All right, and keep ironing. Now polyester is not made for steam, guys, because it leaks and plus it gets your tablecloth wet. So polyester is just for dry ironing. Remember, check the cloth, check the settings, make sure it's on the right one because you might get hurt or you might burn something. Always have it on the right settings before you do something. And be very careful ironing because you might not know what's going to happen. Just don't know. Alright. Now, we're going to move to this section. Now, pretty much, we're more than halfway done. Because the tablecloth is very big. And this is actually a pretty tablecloth. So we don't want to ruin it. This part, we're going to go ahead and go over again. Now, make sure you use the tip to get that out. See how you do it, guys? Might not come all the way out. I'm just going to leave it like that. Today's the how-to day. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and iron this part. Now sometimes you may need an ironing board because a tablecloth is really, really big and you need protection. Now you want to step over to this side if you're using a couch. If you don't want to step over on that side, you could just lean over. Whatever is your choice. Doesn't matter, guys. Okay. Set it back on a protection thing. Keep moving it. Last part. Almost, maybe. Yeah.
I think we're going to go this, Tink. We're going to go this way.
Okay, guys. We got one last part here. Alright, so remember, when you're ironing, face down flat onto the thing that you're ironing and move very slowly. This is just the basics. Remember, there's more tips to ironing if you come to watch my videos. The other videos, just the basics. Just the starter. For a 14-year-old, starter on a pillowcase. Tablecloth is really more than just basics because it's a different fabric and everything. This video is all educational for kids and grown-ups. Alright, now we want to go ahead.
Pull it down.
Yeah, pull it that way. We got this last tiny edge left. This edge right here. Call it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on the white part because we're almost done, guys. Take your iron, go right over again. Now you see this kind of like a print in there? You want to kind of do it with the tip. It might be just the design of it. But if it's not, you just want to do it with the tip of it because it's more firm and it could get it out more easier.
I'll tell you right now, I think that's another burn spot that I did that didn't go all the way through the fabric. Yep.
Yep, that's a burn spot.
Yeah. But I caught it.
Yep.
It didn't make a hole like that other tablecloth I had. That's why it's important to know the fabric that you're going to iron and have the iron on the correct setting.
Yeah. Correct setting always, guys. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do this last corner here, and then we're gonna move on to the other fabric. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Now, really, we just ironed. We just need to iron all that.
So I notice you have this white towel down. Why do you have that?
Because it's a cushion of protection. Because if you iron without protection down, then you could possibly burn something. Especially touching it. You'll hurt yourself very bad, guys. Okay. Now what you want to do, since we're not done yet, we're going to go ahead and set this to the side and we'll get the other side later. Maybe.
Actually, you don't need to double iron tablecloths on both sides. Just want to let you know.
Well, now I know.
Yep, you're learning.
Alright. So this is more like harder fabric.
Heavier.
Heavier and
weight.
Yeah.
Thicker.
See how it's thicker, guys?
It actually looks like leather. Is it leather?
Now, go ahead and fill it.
Oh, yeah, it is a cotton. Yep.
Yep,
Cool.
It's a cotton, guys. Okay, same thing like you did with the tablecloth. Lay it on your protection. Get the ironing. Okay, so now what you want to do is cotton blends. Now this is more heavier, so that's a cotton blend. So it's mixed with cotton. Cotton blends is number 4. Alright, we're going to switch it to steam now. Use steam for cottons. I'm actually spray it all the way through. Just like that, guys. Now it steams out itself sometimes, okay? See how it's steaming? Now you want to get the feel of it, okay? Want to get the feel of what you're doing. That's the most basic thing about cotton. Want to see what you're doing. All vision, guys. Because if you don't pay attention, then you could possibly burn yourself. Don't be like this or like this looking away, being distracted, because you don't want a chance of burning yourself. You don't want a chance. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to show you what it is like in air.
Whoa, cool. Yeah. So what if the fabric has this wrinkle in it? Can you iron it like that?
No, you cannot. Because possibly this is more than that, and this is more easier to burn because it gets to it more faster than this.
And it will create an ironed wrinkle, right?
Yeah, iron wrinkle. Don't want to do that. Make sure you keep all body parts away from the iron. Doesn't matter your hand, finger, keep it all parts away. Because burns are most likely with irons.
And they are bad.
Yeah, 4th degree burns, 3rd degree burns.
That looked different. What button was that?
It's a spray button.
Mister. So that gets more water than the steam?
Yep.
Cool.
Then you can just hover over it a little bit faster, guys, to after you spray it. Now, flip it to dry. Go ahead and dry it. Just like you did on the other side. It's very easy. Easy steps how to iron a tablecloth in. A pillowcase. Now you felt that right there. See how you felt that, and it was harder to move. You don't want to do that, guys, because it could screech it and burn it. So you want to just move it a little bit faster than that. Now this is kind of wet, so I'm just gonna go like that till it's dry. Do it like 7, 8 times. All right. That's how you do it. Flip it back to steam. Go ahead and move it this way just like we did the other. Kind of work, but not too much. Just have to get the wrinkles out of your clothes. For some people who don't want to iron or don't know how to iron. So, I got it pretty much this way. And then we're going to iron that other side. We're going to do the outside first.
So basically you're going section by section.
Yeah, section by section.
Yeah, cool.
And a warm steam feels good also, guys.
When it's cold out, right?
Yeah.
And it's 0 degrees outside right now where we're at.
Now keep it away from your leg and just spray it like that, guys.
Why do you do that?
So it won't burn your leg.
Because the water's hot, right?
Yep. See how you feel it screeching? You want to kind of pick it up a little bit. I think what you do is you put it on there lightly and move it just a little bit faster so you won't accidentally screech your tablecloth.
Oh, scorch, you mean?
Yeah, screech, scorch, same thing.
Oh. And that's another name for burn?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Okay, flip it to dry. Now you just want to go back over it 7 times on each section. Don't have to be 7, just have to be the right thing. So you can
Till
see
it's
the
dry.
marks going away. It's more drier now. Now it may not go all the way away, but it's the least you could do. Because this kind of fabric is more harder to dry because the water's caught up in there.
Because it's thicker fabric. Yeah. Well, that's good to know.
Okay. Go ahead and move it to the other side. Almost done, guys. One more to do. One more section. One more square. See, guys? Just sprays. And this is how you fold 2 tablecloths with 2 different fabrics to get your wrinkles out. Okay?
Okay.
Now, dry ironing is actually more easier than steam because you're just basically drying the water instead of spraying the water. Spraying the water is more work and drying is pretty much about the same, but more gooder. Alright. Do we have to flip it on this one? Fold it?
You do not. Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
I'll help you fold this.
This is a one-side ironing. So now what you do is you keep it on the right settings. You just want to unplug it and let it cool off, guys. And there you go. That's how you iron. Make sure you don't touch it. Gonna keep it that way so y'all can see the steam holes. Okay, guys, comment down below if you want to know more videos about me ironing different stuff. And I will see you later. This is how to iron tablecloths. Subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.